Hi guys, so just going to wait a couple of minutes just to give people a chance to join in. I hope that you've all had a good day so far. It's nice to see some of you here already, which is really, really lovely. We're going to learn today how to make an origami crane. It's just going to be quite simple. A lot of people think of an origami crane when it comes to origami. Oh, there are quite a few of you joining, hello. So we'll take our time with this today because it's not super complicated, but if you've not done origami before, then you've just got to have a little bit of patience. All you're going to need, like I said, is a square piece of paper and a cheery disposition. So we'll start in a moment. Just going to give people a little bit longer to join if they want to. I'm just going to decide which colour I would like to use. We'll go with yellow because it's quite a nice cheery colour, so we'll do this one. So your paper does need to be a square because otherwise it's not going to work. So make sure you've got that. If you haven't got a square piece of paper, if you've just got an A4, you can just fold to the corner, cut it, and then you are ready and good to go. So I think give people a little bit longer, but I think we've got a good few people here already, which is really lovely. I don't know what you've all been doing with your day, but I managed to go for a run, didn't get arrested, so that's a win. And no one in the flat's killed anyone yet. There's 4 of us living here together, so we'll just see how the next 3 weeks go. Hello Tash, I can see that you're here. Whilst you're going along with this today, feel free to send us pictures at the end or anything throughout, because it'd be really nice to see how you guys all get along with this. It's something that's just really nice, it's really relaxing to do, it's really, really mindful, and it'll just give you a few minutes of distraction from all the madness that we've got going on at the moment. Yeah, so I think, without further ado, we'll make a start. So, like I say, square piece of paper, that's all you're going to need initially. So, what we start with is we will start with a vertical fold. So, you fold it like this. So you take this top edge here, and you fold it to the bottom edge. And then you've got to make a nice, firm crease. So make sure as well that you press it down on the side as well. You can just run your finger along the edge just to put that in place. And then unfold it, turn your paper around, and then do the same with the other vertical fold. So you do that. We're going to do this twice through, just in case, like I say, because if you've not done origami before, it can be a little bit of a challenge, but it's still a nice, easy fold to do. So then you do that and you unfold it, and you should see that you'll have creases like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to fold it vertically as well. So you'll take it corner to corner. So take that corner to that one there, and again, cement that crease down the middle there. Make sure that's nice in your paper. And then unfold, and then fold the other corner to the other corner, if that makes sense. Okay. And then again, make sure that you cement that crease. So make sure that's nice and firm. So then unfold your paper, and then you should see that you'll have creases that go this way, and this way, and this way, and this way. Okay. So after that, this is where it gets teensy little bit more complicated, a little bit fiddly. So what you'll need to end up with is a shape of the diamond. So all the pieces will come together like this. Okay? So I'll show you that again, just because it can take a minute. If you end up with the wrong shape, it's absolutely fine at this stage. It's quite easy to go back. So again, it needs to all, in fact, I'll see if I can do it this way, just to show you how it should all go in on itself. There we go. So it should end up like this. Okay? Just one more time, just so you can see the shape that you're meant to get. So you've got to end up here, like that. So you should end up with a nice little diamond. You all keeping up so far? Lovely. Okay, if anyone's got any issues with what we've done so far, like I say, I am going to go back and I will do this again. So if you get it the first time, fine, brilliant. Feel free to then move on to what else you're going to do with the rest of your day. So now that we've got this with your open flap on the bottom here, facing towards you, you're going to take the corners and fold them along the centre crease that you should be able to see that leads from the top and bottom points. So do that there. So you should fold it in like this. Okay, can you see that? Okay. And then we're going to do the same on the other side of that there. Okay. So there we go. You should see that both of the edges should come in like that. Okay, so I'll unfold them again, just so I can show you. So, in fact, again, you should come into there like this, and then into there like that, okay? And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So, corner to the centre, and corner to the centre, okay? So again, it should look like this on both sides, okay? Now, what we're going to do here is you take this flap from the top so you can see where that meets there. Just fold that down like this and make a crease, okay? So just do this and then unfold and then do the same on the other side. Lovely, okay. And then we're going to undo these folds that we made earlier as well. So this is a lot of folding and unfolding because you just need all the creases in place so that everything just follows the lines it needs to. And what we're going to do is, you see where we had these open flaps on the bottom from after we folded, so you'll just see there. You'll take this bottom corner here and it should just open up along the creases that you've made and flatten down into a diamond shape like this, okay? So I'll show you this stood up as well. So it should open up, flatten down like this. Okay. And again, you need to do the same on the other side and it should just follow the creases. So I'll just see if I can do it like that for you, just when it's stood up. So it should open up like this. I have to do it down here first, just to get those creases in. There we go. So then, you should end up with a shape like this. I will unfold that again one more time, just to show you, okay? So then that should open up and end up like that, okay? So, we're actually not far off the end now, which hopefully you'll be glad to know. So then what we need to do is, you see like you've almost got these two little legs on the bottom here. Again, with one part of it, you should take the outside corner and fold it to the centre so that it looks like that. Okay, so I'll do that again. I'll unfold that. So you go from this to this, okay? And then you just do the same on the corner on the opposite side. So it just comes to the centre there. So then it should look like that, okay? And then you turn your paper over and you do the exact same thing on the other side. So you should then end up with a shape that looks like this, okay? And again, you should see that those look like little legs on the bottom there. So I'll just unfold that one more time just to show you what we should end up at. So you will go from getting to here. Those of you who are just joining us now, we are going to go back and start again, so do bear with us. And I believe with Instagram Lives you can always start from the start anyway at some point. Maybe that's just after we finished, I don't know. Yeah, so then we're going to go folding everything to the centre so that we then end up like this. Okay. And what you'll see here is you'll almost, I'm not sure whether you can see, oh no, there's like almost little creases that you should be able to see that run along here. They're going to be quite important for this next fold that we're going to do, because we're going to attempt what's called a reverse fold. So, again, you need to cement those creases in. So you can see what I'm doing with this leg here. So I'm folding that up there, like that, and pressing that crease down, unfolding it, bringing it to the other side, which is a little easier to show you, and it'll naturally follow the crease that you've made there. Okay, so make sure that is in nice and solid there. And then what you do is you kind of open up this side a little bit here, and you push this flap up that you've just made and squish it together, and it should then end up inside like that. It's pointing out that way. Okay, and then we do the same with the other little leg that is here. So you fold that up this way. Again, following creases that should already naturally be in place from what we've done previously on both sides. Okay, and then open up the middle here. Push that up to follow your creases. You might find, depending on how square your paper was, or sometimes folds don't always end up 100% perfect, that you might get a little bit of bobble, and I've got that there, where it's just not come out perfect, but when we make the head in a minute, we can use that side just to make it nice and perfect. Okay, so now we're going to make the head, and what we do here is we'll take one of these points from there, and you just kind of fold it down on one side like this, and then unfold it, fold it down on the other side like this, and then unfold it, and then, like what we did to create the upward motion there, hello again, people who've joined us late, we'll be going over this again. We've nearly finished the first demonstration of a crane, but we'll start the second one in a moment. So after we've made those folds that I've just made, unfold it, and push them down again, and you'll find that you've made another reverse fold, but now you have your beak. And now what we need to do, really nice and next simple bit, is we make the wings. So you'll see that the wings are like this at the moment, but you can fold them down like that on one side, and then on the other, just so they meet each other. And you'll open them up, and there you have your crane. Now, with origami and the cranes, there's actually a Japanese proverb, I believe, where if you make 1,000 cranes, you will be granted a wish. And with all this spare time that we've got at the moment, you never know, you might get close. So that's the first one that we've made. Like I said before, if you've been following this and you've been making your own, please send me some pictures. I'd love to see how you got on. And if there's anything I can do to improve how I'm giving instructions, please let me know. But we'll do a second one now, just to get people up to speed, especially everyone who's just joined us. Pop him just there so everyone can see. So, for the next one, oh, do you know what? I love me some pink. Oh, what's this? My friends did that wish thing for their wedding. So one of my friends, Lydia, hello Lydia, she's just told me that her friends did this thing for their wedding where they made 1,000 cranes. Again, wish come true thing, and they did that as part of the wedding ceremony, which is really adorable. Anyway, that's me babbling a little bit much. So we'll make a second one, just so we can run through those instructions one more time. So, start with the vertical fold, where you take one side, an edge, and take it to the other. Okay? So again, just to show you that we've then made that crease, so it should be that, and we make that solid. Then you unfold, and we will do the same with the other side. So you fold it to meet the other edge, so it's in half like that, so cement that crease there, and then unfold it, and you should be able to see that you've got those creases just there. And now we are going to fold it diagonally. So you'll take the corner and fold it to meet the corner opposite. And again, press down nice and firmly on those creases there. I hope this music in the background is okay for people as well. I didn't know what would be worth putting on. Thought something mindful might be quite nice. So then you should end up with a shape like that and unfold it so you can see you've got the crease there. And then take the other corner and fold that to meet the other corner, like this. Again, it's just creating another crease, so it should be another shape like this. Make sure that is pressed down nice and firmly, and then unfold. And then you will have all of these lovely creases in place. So we're going to get to the fiddly bit now, where what we make, the base that we make here, with the diamond that we made earlier, is called the bird base. Again, kind of what you use to make most birds in origami. But again, so we just take them all in. They should all naturally follow creases like that. So you should end up with a diamond shape here, which can open up out all ways, like this. And it'll have a flap on the bottom. And again, we'll just redo this one more time. So we'll unfold that and just show you that it should all sink in rather nicely, like this. Okay, so now we've got our bird base again. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these corners here and here, just on the flap like that, because again, we don't want both sides. So just take this corner and take it to the center crease that we've got there. So it should look like this. Okay. And then we'll take the corner facing opposite and also take that to the center. That one's running a little bit skew-whiff. Lovely, there we go. So again, should end up with a shape like this. So I'll unfold them just to see exactly what I did there. So that corner and this corner to the center. Okay, and again, make sure you press down on the folds you've just made, just to keep that nice and firm. And then just turn your paper over, so this side will be facing you, and then take the other corners to the center. And you'll basically see you can follow the lines on the other side that will meet. Okay, so then you're going to end up with a shape like this. Okay, lovely. And then I'm going to do what we did earlier. So you can see you've got this line that almost separates this into a triangle at the top. Fold that down, just like so. Okay, so you do that, and then you unfold it, and then you do the same on the other side. So all we're doing here is we're just creating the creases that are going to enable us to open up the shape so that we can have our crane base. Okay, lovely. And then unfold all that lovely hard work you've just done, but we're still going to go back to this diamond shape here. And then you can see you've got your bottom flaps just here. So take this top corner. You should see that it all opens to create this lovely, lovely diamond shape, and press it down just so that the shape stays in form. So it should look like this. Okay. So I'll unfold that and just show you facing towards the camera, just so you can actually see. So we will go from here, take this bottom flap here, open it up, and it'll flatten to that shape. Okay, clear as mud. And we'll do the same on the other side. So feel free to re-cement those creases as well if you feel like they've got a little bit loose, just because it might make it a little bit easier for you. But again, just open up that bottom flap, and it should follow the creases nice and easily. There we go. So then you end up with that shape all the way around. Okay. And I will unfold that just so you can see how that worked again. So there's this bottom flap here. Just opens up like so. Okay. And now we need to make the shape a little bit narrower. So you'll take these corners here, so this one and this one, make sure you've got these little legs on the bottom, and you just fold them to the centre like we did earlier in one of the earlier folds. So, okay. So you'll then end up with a shape like that. Okay, and I'll unfold those and fold them to camera just so you can see. So you take this corner here, fold that to the centre there, and take this corner here and fold that to the centre there. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So take the corner, take it to the centre, and then take the corner and take it to the centre. Okay. So you should then have a shape that looks like this all the way around. But I'll unfold it one more time just to show you that what we're going from. So we are going from this, okay, to this. Lovely. Okay. And now what we're going to do with the little legs that we've got on the bottom here, you unfold it up like this, and make sure you press that crease down, and then unfold, and then go to the other side, press that crease up, and unfold. Okay? And then you can just open up the middle, because we're doing this reverse fold, so take your time, and feel free to rewatch this back. But you open up the centre, you pull that up, almost close that over, and you'll see that this little leg has followed up the creases that you made earlier. And you do the same on the other side. So you fold it up that way, press that crease in, and then you fold it up this way, and you press that crease in, and then you unfold, open that up slightly, and then you push that up. Oh, this one's turned out nice. Oh, I got all the folds right for this one. It's all nice and even. Lovely. Cool. So then you can choose whichever side you want to then make your head. And again, I'm going to do another reverse fold, but this one kind of goes inward because we folded it upwards. So you just take a side, fold it down like so on one side. Okay, flatten that, and then unfold it. And then you do the same on the other side of it. So just following that crease that you just made. Okay. And then open that up a little bit again. And push that down. You'll follow the creases that you've just made to create the head. I'll do that once more, just so you can see. So, fold that down, unfold, fold it down on the other side, following the crease you just made, and then unfold, and then open the model up slightly, and then push that down to follow the creases. And then you've got your head. And all we need to do now is make the wings. So, you just fold it like that. Okay. And then you can fold the other side just to meet the wings you've just made, so that they are nice and even. And then you're able to open up your model. If I can open up my model properly. And there you have it. Your own origami cranes. Okay. Again, guys, please do send me pictures and show me how you got on. I will do this again for anyone who is interested. I'll try and do it about twice a week, just as a nice little relaxing thing to do, just whilst we're going through everything. But thank you very much for coming along and hopefully taking part. And I'll see you soon. And in the meantime, stay safe and look after yourselves.